Incaracay, or El Mirador, is a small structure situated on the northern slopes of Huayna Picchu. This structure was spotted in the dense rainforest by Fernando Astete Victoria, the director of Machu Picchu Archaeological Park. In 2013, he invited Polish team to join him for further exploration and studies of the monument. The site is located in the area which is not accessible for tourists visiting the park on the general basis. Architectural remains, which are still preserved on the site, are placed on the steep terrain, more than 45 degrees. They consist of 3 parallel walls placed perpendicularly to the steep slope of the hill. The lower wall serves as a retaining wall, stabilizing footings of the building situated right above it. Investigations of Incaracay has been carried out in the summer seasons since the year 2013 and are still continued. Beside architectural and archaeological investigations, they included 3-dimensional laser scanning with the use of the latest Leica P40 scanner and Artec handheld scanner as well. The middle wall is preserved to a height of approximately 3.5 meters. It is resting on a kind of a foundation, executed from roughly shaped granite blocks placed on steep natural bedrock. Carefully executed stone masonry is of pseudo-coursed kind with slightly sunken joints. This type of stonework is usually found in buildings of the highest importance and prestige. The wall is approximately 1 meter 25 centimeters thick, and 2 sets of niches remained on its back. The most northern niche and the middle one are equipped with 2 observation openings, ending on the outer facade with the orifices. Behind the wall with the niches, there is a narrow corridor, roughly 1.5 meters wide. Its back wall is built directly against the slope of the hill. Stone masonry is executed from rectangular stones placed in a horizontal pattern. Although the detailed examination is still in progress, preliminary conclusions concerning order in which particular walls were erected can be already offered. The first step, marked in red, was to build a foundation platform on the steep slope of the natural bedrock. Parallelly, farther to the south, a retaining wall was erected on the top of carefully leveled bedrock. During the second building phase, shown in green, the main wall was erected with niches and a lateral extension to the north. Probably at the same time, another retaining wall was added to the south. The characteristic feature of the front are 2 small, carefully shaped openings which are protruding from the wall facade. The northern one and the southern one. The openings were made in a very careful and structurally well thought out manner. The mentioned wall was designed to help the appropriate placement and orientation of these 2 apertures. The manner of making the observation openings is of particular importance. It can be traced especially well in the case of the northern niche. First, in the space designated for the opening, a stone block with a slightly sloping north face was embedded. The face prepared in this way was orientated approximately at the point of sunrise. The next step was correction of the north face of the block, so that its plane crossed the horizon line at the desired place. Then, a shallow channel was dug in the already prepared northern face of the block, indicating precisely the point of sunrise over the summit. The final step was the addition of another block with an already carved, much deeper groove. The southern observation opening was made in a similar way. It seems, however, that in this case the vertical angle was more important to the builders than the azimuth angle. There, the entire building process started not with the orientation of the lateral azimuth of the vertical face of the first block, but from the zenith orientation of the top horizontal plane of the block in which the observation channel was then made. The whole construction was completed by adding 2 more blocks on the top. Also there, the masonry is very precise and well executed.